It's testing times once again for the Nottingham Panthers, and after a 7-3 defeat to the Sheffield Steelers last night in the Challenge Cup, the team need a result against the Cardiff Devils this afternoon in the return to Elite League action. Dougie Legrone is on the injured reserve list, and Jack Berry and Jack Hopkins make way with Matty Bloor backing up Alex DeBow, who returns after suspension. Andrew Johnson plays his second game after returning from injury, and Tanner Sorensen will be hoping to keep his goal-scoring form going. He finds himself on the starting line as head coach Gary Graham tinkers with his forwards once again. The Devils come to Nottingham well placed in third, and after a 3-2 Challenge Cup victory against the Coventry Blaze last night, Josh Britton is the Devils' only absentee. Summers again. And we go to the side looking for Council. And once again, Devils have possession as they go through the centre. Pass doesn't quite find its mark, and that allows Gagnon to take control. Gagnon goes for Ferrara. Ferrara, nice pass off. Here's Gagnon and into the glove of Taron Cozen. It was a really good chance. Gagnon with a bit of space there, was looking for the top corner, but Cozen making a really good save.
Yeah, and you know, Gags likes to get back here, almost a 3-on-1. Richardson plays this perfectly. He almost takes away, you know, two guys with that long body block there, and Cozen, top of his crease, snares out with the glove, big save, best chance of the game so far for the Panthers.
Here's Broussard, round one. Panthers looking to set up, but Devils just not giving them any time on the puck. They might get some now with Hammond. Shot wasn't really on for Mike Hammond, but he takes it into the corner, comes back to Broussard. Cross again, fired in. What is it in? It is in! It may have been a tip from Matthew Mize, but Cozen had something on it. I thought it made a wonder save, but it did fall into the net, and Panthers are 1-0 ahead.
Yeah, Brodie shoots this one, and it's big Matthew Mize in front of the net. He gets a piece of that, and actually Cozen makes the first save, and then he tries to reach back to glove the rebound, and he just can't keep it in. Mize gives him the lead.
So Panthers take the lead on the power play at 18 minutes and 41 seconds. Matthew Myers gets his second goal of the season, and it's a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Panthers, and we've got 1:19 to play.
Oh boy.
Oh, and Panthers straight on the game with Anderson. There's a punch. Oh, it's right there, and Cozen makes a brilliant save right at the top of the crease, and now there's a bit of pushing and shoving. See there, right in front. Thompson just doesn't quite get hold of it.
Yeah, Cozen does a great job there, just holding on.
I think Tanner Sorensen probably had just a little bit more time there than he thought.
Yeah, really get into the period here for the Panthers. Hasn't been too much action the first kind of 18 minutes, and then all of a sudden they explode with a goal, and then another half chance straight afterwards.
So nearly 2-0. Panthers win the face of its find in again. It hits bodies, but Tanner Sorensen has it. Just dropped off. Oh, back out in front for Anderson, and it's in again! Oh, what a few seconds for the Panthers! Stephen Anderson beats Cozen, and Panthers are 2-0 ahead.
Yeah, and again the Devils have just switched off completely to end this period, and great play there. You see Anderson just loses his coverage. He gets that, and head up, nothing Cozen can do. You know, he screened Jeremy Welsh in front of him there, and he picks that corner.
Really good finish from Stephen Anderson across Cozen. It's a really good finish, and Anderson enjoyed that. It's just his second goal of the season. Comes back to point, Fidem, DeBow makes the save. Gagnon looks to clear, in fact comes out and out, it comes now all the way down the ice, so Cozen has to pick it up.
And I think, you know, we were talking off air about, you know, Dupont in Sheffield last night, and obviously his first game after a couple of...
There's Puffer, short-handed, great Puffer, oh, he's taken out and the net comes off. No penalty, I don't think, on the play.
No, I'm surprised there. We'll just watch this one back again. Puffer does a great job though here, in on the forecheck, just gets a stick in on Cox, causes that little turnover.
work to do, but managed to get there first. Cox came back, but just...
I think he dove to try and, but do you know what? I think if that's a few minutes later on drier ice, that puck slows down and he probably gets in on a little mini breakaway.
So face-off comes outside the zone. Devils win it to take possession. 30 seconds left for them on the power play. Coming into the zone. Here's Waller. Comes back to point. Jardine. It's it back to Cox. Cox heads for Jardine again now. Fired in. Saved Dupont. 5 seconds left. Chance for one last shot, perhaps. Oh, it hits a post! And now it's in. It's backhanded in as Panthers return to full strength. And Devils do have their first.
Yeah, so that won't count as a power play goal, as you said. He was back on the ice, Matthew Myers there. Great play by Sanford to start with, great shot, and then follows up his rebound. You know, there's nothing more Dupont can do there. Great shot though, power play coming to an end, gets the shot off the bar, and then picks up his own rebound. So Devils don't score on the first one, but they do convert on that second one.
So Sanford getting the goal. Face-off went for the Devils. Broussard keeps it in the zone though. Now here's Levin. Drops it back. Bit of space. Oh, it's off the bar. Matthew Myers almost had his second of the night. Myers has it again, but it's cleared out the zone. Broussard gets it across. Willishka. He fires it in and Kozan just freezes it. And again, a bit of pushing and shoving. Levin involved. Myers steps in.
Yeah, Matthew Myers, he's hot at the moment, and we said how many goals he's got. Was it 1 in Glasgow, 3 assists last night, and then another goal, and again, yeah, it just falls to him, and he rips that one there. I'm not sure if it took a bit of a deflection on the way in, maybe off of Mark Lewis there, but...
Devils have possession. Thompson again. Caruso. Good forward checking by Caruso, keeps it in the zone. Myers. Kicked away by Myers. Now Levin. Willishka. I'll have to chase that one into the corner. Gets it now. Still Willishka. Twisting and turning. Goes back to the blue line. Now a bit of space, Willishka! Oh, what a finish! Great pass across by Levin, and Brett Willishka restores Panthers' 2-goal advantage. Panthers lead 3-1.
It's all Panthers, it's crazy. They're all over the Devils here, and Willishka just, you see him right in the slot there, wide open, no one anywhere near him. And he's not going to miss that one, and all that good work by the Devils to get that goal, and ever since that goal's gone in, it's been all Panthers.
Superb play. David Levin, great heads-up play. Another assist for him, but a great finish from Brett Willishka.
Yeah, he just backs away through the slot, no one anywhere near him, on a tee for him.
Shot was against Brodie Reid though, and Reid comes away now. He looks to get it right-hand side. Brady gets there first, kept in the zone. Not now, and now a chance for Panthers to break. It's a bouncing puck, it's well taken by Hammond. And he gets it across! Oh, and Kozan makes the save. I don't think Brady got any stick on that. I think that was off his legs, but it would have counted because there was no kick in motion.
Yeah, definitely Hammond, obviously the orchestrator again, and you know he's going to dish this puck, and he just feathers that one over. Yeah, just kind of jumps up into his, but yeah, like you said, probably would have counted. So
comes all the way back down the ice. One pass doesn't find its mark, and it's taken by Caruso for the Panthers. Caruso to Willishka. Willishka back to Caruso. It's pass to the right-hand side, and there's a bit of space opened up now. Here's Willishka again!
That was
into
the game.
The body.
That was the game right there, if that goes in. And again, Myers, the orchestrator every time, you know, great toe drag by him, cuts to the inside. And him and, you know, Willishka and Levine have really had some chemistry. And again, Myers lays that off. Willishka has that goal a few minutes ago. And that was it. That was it right there. And Kozan keeps his team in it.
Here's Brady. Back for Broussard. Broussard fires it in. Wasn't far away. Come to Mike Hammond. And goes back. Broussard thinks about the shot. Opts for the pass to Brodie. Now Brodie fires the shot. Produces the blocker save from Taran Cozen. Brodie has it back again. Goes back to Broussard at a point. 10 seconds left on the power play. Bit of space here for Mike Hammond. Shooting lane didn't really open for him. Might do now! Oh, brilliant! Panthers 4-1 ahead on the power play. Adam Brodie!
Yeah, and it's just all clicking here at the moment. Like we said, they didn't score in the first half of the power play. And now they pretty much sealed this one with a nice goal here. He just grips that and rips it, blocker side. Nice dish again by Hammond over to him. And Brodie, we know he's got that goal scored in his locker. He rips that one high blocker.
The Panthers 2 for 2 on the power play. But great patience by Mike Hammond here. And I think Matthew Myers will get another assist.
Yeah, he's flying right now, isn't he?
Brodie from Myers and Hammond, a power play goal. Devils coming the other way, and good rush by them as it goes into the corner. Might come back out in front, a bit of space for turn and shot, but Dupont makes a great save and another save. Didn't get hold of the first one, allowed Devils the second shot. See here as there was the turn and shot, and then the pad save as it was going in the corner. Really good reaction saves from Alex Dupont.
Yeah, and Alex Dubont's been really sharp tonight. Obviously, missed a lot of time. 5 games, couple of weeks there. He's looked very sharp on his return here.
So no icing. Martin comes around the boards for Cox. Oh, Cox can't take it with him. It stays in the zone though. Gagnon. Summers goes in. Gagnon gets it again. Almost may come away, and now here's the opportunity for the Panthers. Into the empty net, Brett Willishka with his second, and Panthers will win this game. They're 5-1 ahead.
Yeah, and nothing more than they deserve. Really good game from start to finish. Maybe they came out a little bit slow, but except for that, really good game by the Panthers, top to bottom. Dupont all the way out. And like you said, the Devils will look for some revenge next Friday, but the 2 points are going to be staying here this evening.
There's no way Brett Willishka was going to miss from there. Pop it back in. Johnston. Moore does well. Well one back. Ferrara. Can't get it back to Johnston as the Devils come the other way. Oh, what a finish! What a great finish. Oh, the Devils do get a consolation goal with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and Brodie Reid, not the guy you want to give a chance to. I mean, I was saying he's had quite a quiet night actually, but yeah, it's obviously going to make no difference here to the final score, but Brodie Reid absolutely rips that one over the glove of Dupont. Alex Dubont's been excellent tonight. I'm sure he doesn't appreciate getting that shot with 10 seconds left, but great shot there by Reid.
So the clock will tick down and the Panthers win this one 5-2 in the end. Devils ending on a high with a great goal from Brodie Reid, ripped into the top corner, but that was an all-round professional performance by the Panthers. It is Matthew Myers. A really good performance from the Panthers captain and a well-deserved man of the match. Arms in the air, and the Panthers will head off with a happy end to the weekend. A 5-2 victory over the Cardiff Devils. Goals from Matthew Myers, Stephen Anderson, Adam Brodie, and a double from Brett Willishka. With Panthers head coach Gary Graham, and Gary, you wanted a response for your team and you got it.
Yeah, no, give the boys credit. I thought it wasn't the game we won last night in Sheffield. I will say that I thought Sheffield actually helped us out at the end of the game by putting in their backup goalie, and their announcer really rubbing it in on the amount of goals they scored. Really gave us some extra motivation today. Not that we really should need it, but that rubbing it in last night on the road, I think I told the guys, I said, all that frustration you felt last night, let's channel it in the right way. Obviously things didn't go our way last night. We got really embarrassed on the road. I said, let's just channel it in the right way. We got our great fans in front of us, and the guys did a great job.
What do you feel was the main differences between last night and tonight?
We're just on the same page. I mean, that's the thing. From coaches to players, the game plan, we stuck with it. Listen, I think too much credit, goes to coaches when things go right. It's not rocket science. I mean, all coaches are saying the same things. I mean, really it boils down to being on the same page, being in sync, and I thought tonight we were really in sync.
Do you feel that this is the sort of performance that you can really drive on for the rest of the season from?
Well, we won, it was a stinker last night, but, we have won, 5 out of the last 7, right? So, I mean, that's trending in the right direction. We want to start setting our standards higher, though. We had a slow start. We're aware of that. But we just want to start finding out the type of team that we can be. And the sooner we figure that out, the better. And I think tonight the guys seen it. We really stuck to the game plan. The things that we've been stressing, we did a good job of, and that's a good team over there. And it was good to have results against a good quality opponent like that.
You must have been happy as well with the way that you stifled Cardiff's play. Panthers seemed to dominate the game for most of the 60 minutes.
Yeah, and it's again all the things that we talk about. Is being quick to check, moving our feet, possessing the puck, and not giving up odd man rushes. I mean, listen, if anybody's watched our team, they see the biggest problem that we have is when we give up odd man rushes. When we do that, we stink. We stink up the joint. When we don't do that, we're a good hockey team. It's pretty simple.
With Devils head coach Brodie Dupont, Brodie, just give us your thoughts on that game.
Yeah, I mean, we did not start the way we wanted to. We knew we were playing a desperate team. Listen, we came off a very emotional win last night. We knew the challenge was there from the start to get going for the game. And then to flip on that, also we knew we were facing a desperate team. Obviously, we knew they were going to come hard. The leadership group, was going to come out and try to set the tone for them. And we knew that. So, we just didn't respond. We felt like for most of the game we didn't have our legs. But emotionally, we were just, not that we didn't want it, we just couldn't get there for whatever reason. We just, we're losing puck battles. We were mishandling pucks. We weren't getting passes on the tape. And it was one of those nights that everything that was going wrong was sort of self-inflicted in terms of a compete level. But, those nights happen, and after coming off last night, it was sort of expected we try to avoid it as best as possible, and we couldn't do it.
You seem to be in control of the game up until the point the Panthers scored their first goal. Was it those 2 quick goals that really seemed to damage it?
See, I didn't feel like we were going maybe even strength with them. We would have liked a few more shots on net. I mean, obviously you get scored on that power, and then the late one later in the period, those always hurt. We saw the flip side of that last night. We scored with a second left in the second period, how that can basically catapult you into momentum. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily one particular play. Like I said, we just weren't, we couldn't get up there emotionally for whatever reason. And now we got a couple days here between our next match. We're playing a lot of hockey right now, so it's just a short-term memory.
You've got the turnaround. You're playing Panthers again on Friday at home. I suppose a chance for revenge.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even going to look right now at that far ahead. We have obviously a game on Wednesday against Fife. That's how we approach everything. And we just have to manage our rest. We have to manage our training with obviously some specific stuff we want to work on, and then stuff that's specific to the team we're playing. So we will focus on that, and when the next game comes, we'll obviously go over this game. When you play a team that close together, you can obviously review a lot of the previous game, and we'll take some stuff. And you know what? Sometimes when you look at the game, even with my comments here, it's not as bad as you think it was, and sometimes it's worse. So I'll have to go watch the video. There was lots of stuff going on tonight, and we'll see where we're at. But yeah, that's where it is.